think it's safe to say that a man will work harder to dig for diamonds than he will for gravel. And and the reason is that it's diamonds are valuable. That's one thing as I find when I read the Gospels and I read the book of Acts and the early church, the main players in there know the value of a soul. They seem to know that people would last forever, and they caught the heart of Christ in loving them and in sharing the gospel with them. Paul said in 1 Corinthians 9:19-22, "For though I am free from all, I have made myself a servant to all, that I might win more of them." Remember that word, win. "To the Jews I became as a Jew in order to win the Jews. To those under the law I became as one under the law, though not myself being under the law, that I might win those under the law. To those outside the law, Gentiles, I became as one outside the law, not being outside the law of God, but under the law of Christ, that I might win those outside the law. To the weak I became weak, that I might win the weak. I have become all things to all people, that by all means I might save some." There's a whole lot in there. There's a whole lot in there. Everything from submitting yourself to something we don't like, to win more of them, to becoming weak, to win others. Paul was so consumed with the gospel message that he really didn't care what happened to him. He said, "To those outside the law, I become like one of those two." He was talking about Gentiles, that he might win some. To the weak I became weak, that I might win them. I become all things to all people, that I might win some, save some. What a beautiful line. Win and save are interchangeable. The word is kardano, and it comes from the idea of saving. It can imply what is at stake is not simply failing or losing, but it's of a man's destiny, a person's eternal destiny. So it's a key word, and it's 4 or 5 times it's in that passage. Win them, win them, win them. Paul knew what it was like to forego his own rights in order to win some. You could go as far as to say he even went to prison so that he could preach to the prison guards. He knew that the Lord of glory, his Lord, laid down his rights in order to save some, in order to save him. And so he was willing to do the same thing. Paul wanted, just like his master, to lay down his life if necessary. He had learned that happiness lies more in giving than receiving. Just, he only has one goal, that he might win some. Paul means business. So should we. He is serious about winning souls. So should we be. General William Booth of the Salvation Army got a letter from one of his struggling captains who was just having a hard time with difficulty. The work was so hard that he said, I can't do it. It's too hard. I cannot have any success. And William Booth wrote back a 2-word reply. And those 2 words were, "Try tears." Try tears. And I guess the man did, because success came to that Salvation Army post. So we got all kinds of fine scholarship today. We've got all kinds of arguments. We got apologetics. We got intelligence. We got this. We got that. We got high culture. But arguments don't always win the day. Try tears. Tears will. Someone once said, "No one can be a herald of the Lord's passion if he himself does not share in it." If you think, "I don't have tears," ask God for them. Ask God.